Go. Welcome back to part B in Ballygally-castle. Myself and Caroline, we just realised, couldn't believe how late it was getting. So we're back in the ghost room for part B. And for everybody that hasn't joined us yet, that's okay. We understand it is very, very late. So we're in part B. We said we'll wrap it up now altogether. So we're going back into the ghost room. And we did try the spirit wheel app. We got a few responses from a young child. So what we're going to do now, we're in part B. And we hope everybody comes back to join us. So we're in part B. We're back into the ghost room. Myself and Caroline are back into the ghost room. We have the RAM pod, as we requested, on the floor down here, and we put the men meter on the bed. So what we're going to do, we're going to ask anyone, if you have the Paratex app on your phone, I'd ask you to put it on now on your phone and see can you get the same response. So everybody's saying hi again. I'm going to pass you back to Caroline. We're going to use the Paratech app now, and we're going to see can we pick any spirits back into this room here. So we're really going to want to concentrate in this room. This is where everything was supposed to happen. So what I want to do is, well, I want to put on the Paratech app here and see what we pick up in the Paratech. So spend about 5 or 10 minutes with this. Then we're going to use the S box from Ghost Up. So we're going to see how we get on. So thank you very much. I do really appreciate it. It's 4 people back joining. We did have about 30 people there a while ago, but it is very, very late. People probably will watch it back. But we decided we may as well just get it up and running and start it now again. We're back in the spirit room. We're going to do a Paratext app now, and we're going to see what kind of response we get in here. So let's hope we get some response in the Paratext app, and then we'll move over to the S box from Ghost Shop and see what we'll get. So I'm going to pass you back to Caroline. Okay, and Caroline's going to turn it around this way. So have you faced back to me, Caroline? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so
Hi guys.
so we have the man meter here on the bed. The RAM pod is sitting on the ground behind me. If anything happens to them, any of them devices, we will notify you straight away. So we're going to put on the Paratex app. If anybody doesn't know what the Paratex app, I really didn't know anything about the Paratex app, and I got great response from this device. This device came from Mark
Hi
Smith,
Deborah.
from Mark Smith and Phil Sinclair. And what we're going to do is we're going to put on the Paratex app now. So if anybody has a phone, you go to Play Zone and you look up at the Paratex app. And sometimes if you put on your Paratex app at the same time I put it on, sometimes you might get the same response as I do. So going forward, we're going
Hi Anne. They're all saying hello to me.
I'm going to bar Caroline from the live investigations and more.
They're all saying hello to
Yes.
me. It's nice to be nice. Hi guys.
Alright, I want to start the Paratex app now, right? So I'm going to put on the Paratex app now, right? So I want to try and get some evidence, please, just to wrap it up and get something for you guys, because we put a lot of, so the men meters there, the ramp pad is on the ground. I'm going to put on the Paratex. Before I put on the Paratex app, I'm going to give a shout out to the spirits in here. Can they use this device and try and communicate with me? Sometimes we get great response from the Paratex app. So let's start again. Spirits, good evening, spirits. My name is Philip from Paranormal Tech. My name is Philip. The lady in the red jacket, her name is Caroline. We're looking for evidence in the afterlife of Isabel, and we believe that you're looking for your daughter. Did you find your daughter? And we believe that your husband James Shaw put you up in here into this room and put you into this Ballygally-castle and left you here to starve. There is stories going here, Isabel, if your spirit is here, that your husband threw you out this window. And there's another story going saying that you climbed out the window to try and search for your daughter. If any of these stories are true, please use the Paratext app and try and communicate with me. There's another story as well saying there's a lady going around with a black silk dress, knocking at the doors and trying to wake people from the slumber from the room. If there's any spirits here at all in Ballygally-castle, if there's a spirit of a young child, can you please come forward, use this device we have tonight. Use the devices we have on the floors and the bed to try and communicate with me. I'm going to put on the device now and see what happens. So it's going to say Paratext loaded.
Started scanning.
Any spirits here? Isabel? Are you here? Is there any spirits here in this room that wish to X? So I always told you if you get the letter X coming through the Paratext, it's a bad sign. It's a sign of a bad spirit. That's what we got in the dining rods tonight, was a bad spirit. Who is a spirit Located here in Bally.
Designate.
Designate. Designate came to mind straight away. Who is the spirit here?
Ocean.
The ocean. And what's out the window, Caroline?
The ocean.
The ocean. The ocean
Straight
is
across the
right.
road from us.
The ocean is right across the road, isn't it, Caroline?
Yeah.
The ocean is right across the road. So that's so far the best evidence we got here at Ballygally-castle. The ocean is out there. Who is the spirit is trying to communicate with me? Can I get a name, please? Can you give me a name, please? Who is the spirit that is
Unclear.
unclear? Okay. So it's trying to say to me, unclear. Who is the name of the spirit that is in this room? What is your name, spirit? Are you Isabel? If you're the spirit,
9.
9, so the word 9 has come true. Is there 9 spirits here in this hotel? Isabel, are you here?
It's very quiet.
James Shaw, are you here?
Veronica.
Veronica. Who is Veronica? Veronica, are you the baby of Isabel? Are you the little girl behind me? Veronica.
Wench.
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 W-E-N-C-H.
Wench.
Wench. Can I have another name of a spirit here, please? Veronica, are you this young girl?
Upper.
Upper. Upper. I am up in the tower, spirit. What happened here in this room?
Hellspell saying his wench is a young girl.
Hey?
Hellspell says wench is a young girl.
Wench is a young girl.
Mm.
Wench, are you?
Kiss.
Kiss. The word kiss has come true. Kiss. The word kiss. Very unusual to get kiss come true, isn't it?
Yeah.
What are you trying to tell me, spirits?
Phone.
Phone. Yes, this is a phone. This is a phone. You can use this phone to try and communicate with me.
Fact.
Fact. Yes, this is a fact. You can use this phone to try and communicate with me, spirits. I am a paranormal investigator researching evidence in Ballygally-castle. I'm looking for the spirit
Lady.
of lady, yes. Are you the black lady going around in the black dress? Are you Lady Isabel? The word lady has come true. Who is the lady here? Is there a lady in this room?
Devil.
The devil. The devil has come true now. The devil. Are you saying you're the devil? Are you saying you're the devil? If you're the devil, can you say I am?
Below.
Below.
Hello.
The devil is below.
The dungeon.
The dungeon. Are you in the dungeon? Is the devil in the dungeon? Would you like an awful shiver there? You get an awful shiver coming from there. But I get the devil. The devil came through. So the word devil has come through this device and it said below. Is the devil present in this castle? It's
Clown.
It's clown. Yes, I'm a clown. Is there any spirit here? Are you saying, is there a bad spirit here pronounce themselves as the devil? Are you the devil? If you are, can you say, I am?
Yell.
Yell. Who's yelling here? I'm looking for Lady Isabel. Are the stories to be true in Ballygally-castle? The man who built this castle in 1625 was James Shaw. His wife Isabel gave birth to
Africa.
Africa. She didn't give birth to Africa, no way. The man who built this castle in 1625 was James Shaw. His wife Isabel gave birth to a baby girl.
Miserable.
Look at that card. Look, miserable. So I'm going to read these out. So the word miserable. Isabel, Isabel, are you saying you're miserable? It's a bend.
Bend.
Bend. The man who built this castle in 1625 was James Shaw. His wife Isabel gave birth to a baby girl here at Ballygally-castle. Shaw, however, lived. He was despaired for a male
Quilt.
quilt. Yes, this is a quilt. Are you on about this quilt here? This black quilt? Are you talking about this black quilt? Are the stories to be true here? So some of the words are coming through here is trying to make it sound like quilt. My name is Philip.
General.
General. Who is the little girl here on the wall? Who is this little girl on the wall? Who is this little girl on the wall? I am looking.
X.
X. The word X again, that came in twice. I am looking for my daughter. He keeps me against my will.
Vote.
Vote. Vote. V-O-T-E.
October.
October. You should let her ramble on for a second. Anybody say anything in chat?
No, not really.
So the word October has come through. Carly's starting to get tired now. We're going to move on to the S box in a few minutes.
Evil.
Evil. Look, the word evil has come through here. The word evil. So we've got devil and evil. Are you telling me there's evil here in this room? Who's evil? Who is evil? Is James Shaw evil? Can you say the word James Shaw? Isabel, are you here? Can you give me a sign that
Really.
Really. So the word really has come true. Are the stories to be told that James Shaw's family
Face.
face? Is that your face on the wall, Isabel?
Real.
Real. Are the stories real? Are you indicating the stories are real? Are you saying the stories are real here, Isabel? If they are, can you say yes or no?
Less.
Less. Can you give me any proof or any sign? Can you knock on these walls? Can you make a tapping noise? Can you flicker the candles?
Wish.
You wish? My wish is if you can bang at that door. Can you open that door, Isabel? Is there any spirits here can prove for me that
Jacob.
Jacob. Who's Jacob? Who is Jacob? Is Jacob tape? So we're going to let it run for another few minutes and then we're going to move on to the S box. Is there any spirits here to prove to me that
Please.
Please. The word please has come true. Okay, I said please. Can you please give me some sign of paranormal activity here in Ballygally-castle?
30.
30. Can you do better than 30? There's a nice big double bed there from myself and Caroline. And if we don't get any evidence of paranormal, we're going to that big double bed. We drove a long way here tonight. We're the first paranormal investigators come to Ballygally-castle. Can you touch that for me to prove that your spirit is in here in this room?
Uncle.
Uncle. So the word uncle has come true. Spirits, can you...
Head.
Head. Uncle's head. Do you know what I mean? There's a head over your head, alright?
A head over my head.
Yeah, see the skull. Spirits, can you give me the name of this child on the wall? Can you give me the name of the child on the wall? Come on. You can do better than that.
Spotted.
What did you spot it? So the word spotted has come true. My name is Philip. I bet you can't say my name over this device.
Number.
Number. Mr. Can you say the number 30? Can you say 30? Can you use this device and say the word 30?
James.
James Shaw.
James Shaw. Now we're getting somewhere. James Shaw.
Length.
Length. Is James Shaw now in the room with us? The word James has come true.
10.
10. Don't change this device. James came true. James Shaw. Are we speaking to
Yapping.
Yapping. Look, yapping. Yapping has come true.
Means you're yapping too much.
I'm yapping too much. James. Is this Isabel talking about James? Or is this James the Spirit? Who are we speaking to? Who are we speaking to?
Pop.
Pop. James, if you're in this room here with us, James, can you touch the red light on the ground? Can you give a sign of your presence?
Phrase.
Phrase. Can you give me a sign of your presence? Can you knock something here? Can you blow out the candles? Can you say your name James again? Or maybe you can say Isabel.
Notice.
Notice. Do you need help? Say the word help.
9.
9. Can you say the word help for me, please?
Grace.
Grace. Can you give me a sentence with two sentences, please? Can you give me something in one sentence? Can you say 2 sentences for me, please? Can you give me 2 sentences?
Quench.
You're going to have to do better than quench before I move over to a different device.
Help.
Help. Okay. Do you need help crossing over? Need help? Say the word help again.
Above.
Above. Keep saying above all the time.
Yeah.
Do you need help? Say the word help again.
Carter.
Carter. Should I let this ramble for a minute? Do you need help, Spirit?
Idle.
Idle. Isabel, are you in the room with me? Say yes or no. Don't be afraid. Isabel, are you here with me?
Brown.
Do you think we'll go back to the old spirit wheel after a minute?
Yeah, I think try the S-box. Oh.
Did you hear that? A moan came from that room there. A moan came to that room. Like, oh, came from there.
You sure that wasn't me?
Back.
Fact.
Scanning stop.
Right, what do you want to do, Caroline?
Try the new one.
Alright, we'll try the new one. Okay, we'll go back to the new one now. So we'll go to the new one, see what we can pick from the new one. Right, this is the S box. Okay, we'll see what we'll do. We will try to be quiet in it. Okay. There Any spirits here in this room would like to speak through this device, please use this device to pass any information on to myself and Karen here tonight. So we're just going to start it now. I want to turn on the SD card because I don't want to miss anything. So we'll do an EVP session first, okay? Good evening, spirits. This is the EVP session, take 1. My name is Philip from Paranormal Tech and Caroline with the red jacket. If there's any spirits in here, can you speak to this device that I have left on the bed and give me some evidence that there's proof of a spirit named Isabel in this room? Any spirits in this room? Speak into this device now. So we're going to play that back. Okay. Pass that back to Caroline again. So we'll play that back, guys.
Play back.
So we'll do an EVP session first, okay? Good evening, spirits. This is the EVP session, take 1. My name is Philip from Paranormal Tech and Caroline with the red jacket. If there's any spirits in here, can you speak to this device that I have left on the bed and give me some evidence that there's proof of a spirit named Isabel in this room? Any spirits in this room? Speak into this device now. So we'll play that back. So nothing on that EVP either. Nothing, absolutely. So what we're going to do, we're going to put on FM now, and we're going to swipe in forward, because I think it works better in forward. So let's try this one out. So what we're going to do, there's 4 sweeps in this. So we're leaving in 2.
Rhyme with many household. Statute session.
Any spirits here in this room? Any spirits here in this room?
I don't think.
Don't know. Is there any spirits here in this room? That's not stupid. Is there any spirits here in this room that can use this device to try and speak to myself and Caroline? My name is Philip, and the lady with the red jacket, her name is Caroline. This is a device that spirits can try and communicate with us. It's called a spirit box. Is there any spirits here in this room or in this castle that wish to speak into this device and try and speak to myself and Caroline? Isabel, are you here, Isabel?
I'm in.
And like I'm in, wasn't it? It sounded like I'm in.
Any spirits here?
Actually see.
What can you see, spirit? What does actually see? I can actually see. Do you see me? Can you say the word Isabel? I was mad at you. What colour is that jacket Charlie has on?
But
How many spirits here in Ballygally-castle? How many spirits here in Ballygally-castle? Isabel, this is your chance to speak to me. Do you need help? Can you help?
I'm
What's happening with Brett?
Put it there. I'm going to give you a question myself. You have to question. If it's too loud, I'll turn it off.
Go closer.
That's the question.
Is there any spirits that like it to communicate with myself and Philip here tonight?
Is there any spirits here in this room? Let's walk around the room with it for a second. Let's walk around here for a second. Is there any spirits here in this room?
It's at a farm.
What happened here beside this window? What happened beside this window? Can you tell me what happened here? We'll get chatting to you in a second, guys. Any, Isabel, are you in this room? Is there any spirits in this room?
It's not there.
So, just guys, for the guys at home, is that light on you?
No, it's fine.
Right, so we're really not getting, we didn't get really much in the spirit box. We got a few bits and pieces, but nothing that you can say wow. You know what I mean? There's nothing really you can say wow. But it's not saying that there isn't spirits here, or there isn't saying there is spirits here. But you need to be coming here maybe a few times, as it says, as a part of our investigation. You need to be coming here a few times to kind of try and pick up something. But we're not going to give up just yet. We'll just give this one another second and see. We're going to ask. Is anybody like to ask a question before we knock off this S box? And we'll give you the chance. Anybody like to ask a question to see if we get any response from the S box? And I'd like to finish up with another quick session with that, and then we'll finish it up then. Does anyone like to ask a question with this S box, to ask any questions in the spirits here and see if we get a response in it? And everybody be quiet. So let's try and get a response. We're going to be quiet for 2 minutes, see what we can hear. If there's any spirits in this room that can't work with any of the devices that we have here in the room, can you give me some kind of a sign in this room? Can you blow out a candle? Can you give a knock? Can you bang that door? Can you give us some sign of any evidence that there's spirits here in Ballygally-castle? So let's be quiet for a minute, see do we hear it. Very, very quiet in here. Very, very quiet. So let's put on the spirit box. We'll try this for the last time. We'll keep it going for a minute. If that light's not in here, just knock it off here. And we are in part B. So we'll just try this for a minute. If we don't hear anything this, we'll go back to this other spirit box and it will round it up then, okay? So let's try it. And we're going to be quiet. We're going to say nothing. We're going to absolutely ask no questions. And we'll ask Steve. Would you like to ask any question, Caroline, and see if we can give a response?
No.
All right. So just try it here.
Let's try about it. It's done.
What do they do?
Ladies, try it up.
Response.
anybody here? Is there anybody here in this room? Is there any spirits here in this room? Can you say yes or no? Is there any spirits here? Is there a woman here? What is the name of the lady? Device, to use the words inside this device, to try and use the words to try and communicate with us.
Some people are saying it'll take a few investigations doing the trust of the spirits.
Yeah, true, yeah.
I tell you what, it's absolutely freezing in this room.
Just give it a second.
So cold.
Any spirits here, yes or no? Can you say yes or no?
No, gosh. Then how?
Come on, spirits.
Power of reason.
Power of healing, thank you. Baby came through there. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the old one. We're getting nothing through the S box. We've got nothing through the paratext really. So we'll go back to my own before we finish up. And we'll go back to the spirit wheel app. And then we'll finish up then with the little thing with Leo wants. So we just tried this for the last time. Spirits, if there's any spirits in this room, can you please try your best? Use all the energy inside you and try and communicate with the device I'm about to put on. I'm looking for the spirit of Lady Isabel or the child that's up on the wall. Can you give me some sign of evidence before we finish our stream here tonight? Can you come forward, please? We're asking you now to come forward and prove to the spirits and the people of Ireland that Lady Isabel's spirit does exist here in Ballygally-castle. Please try and use this device. Try and communicate with me, please. My name is Philip. If you want to say Philip, say Philip. If you want to say Caroline, say Caroline, to prove for us that you are here. If you can tell me the colour of Caroline's jacket, come forward now. Give us some signs of your presence, please.
So, what? This was a
Is this spirit of a young girl? Is there a young girl here? This young girl, is she here? Spirits, who is this lady on the wall? If you could tell me who this lady on the wall is, you will make us very, very happy. Who is this lady?
October.
Who's the lady on the wall, Spirit? If there's any spirits here, can you tell me the colour of Caroline's jacket? My name is Philip. Yes, I'm recording. That's the girl again.
Yeah.
That's the little girl again. Is the little girl here? Can you say yes? Is the little girl here? Halloween. Halloween. The name Halloween came true. What's the name of the little girl? Have you found your mom? Have you found your mommy? Do you want me to find your mommy? Do you want me to find your mommy?
Sir.
Can you say my name, Philip?
Um.
Can you repeat my name? My name is Philip. I want to finish up with something. Can you say my name? My name is Philip. Or can you say Isabel? Or maybe you can say something like three.
Yeah.
Or maybe you.
So.
What was that?
What was that?
Boss, I think, is it?
Huh?
Boss.
Boss.
Avenue.
Boss. Big boss. That's it. Spirit. Is there another spirit here holding you? Is there another spirit here? Is there another spirit holding you back from speaking? Is there another spirit?
Noise. So.
Alright, I'm gonna leave with Caroline for the last one. So Caroline, let Caroline ask the questions there. Off you go, Caroline.
Anne is asking, Caroline, do Paranormal Tech have a Facebook page? No, Anne, we don't have a Facebook. We just have a Messenger. And it's Caroline McDowell on Messenger. McGowell.
Yeah, we don't believe in it.
And Samantha is saying, name one of the colours on the speaker box.
Right, we'll do that. So, okay, we'll do that before we leave. Spirit, before we leave tonight, we'd like to thank you for letting us come into your castle, Ballygally-castle. But we would love to get some evidence of something before we leave. Spirits, this is called a speaker, a radio speaker. Can you name any of the colours that are flashing on this device? Can you name any of the colours that are flashing on this device?
You want it? And here.
That child come through again.
All we seem to do tonight, get this child. Do you want? Did the girl want to play hide and seek?
Yeah, pretty much. Is that what that?
Yeah.
Yes. You want to play hide and seek with me? Can you say yes again? Can you say hide and seek? Do you want to play hide and seek?
Okay.
You want to move any of these balls in the bed? Can you move any of these balls in the bed? If there's a child here, can you push one of these balls off the bed?
It's okay.
What colour are the balls in the bed?
No. Crazy.
Crazy? Do you think we're crazy?
You. Together, okay. Told me.
We're just going to let it run for a minute and then
Right.
we'll finish it up then, yeah? Spirit, can you say the name Philip? Can you say the name Philip? Can you say my name Philip?
And
What?
Does the little girl want to play? No, all quiet. So, just switch it around there to ourselves there, alright? Right, so we just switched it around to ourselves. So guys, we did try very, very hard, didn't we, Karen?
Yeah.
Really, really tried very hard. We hope, before we finish up, we will have a chat. So, Smell says she did hear Philip. But we did try really, really hard to try and prove to you, this place is absolutely amazing though, Karen, isn't it?
Yeah,
If there's anybody watching this back, it's Ballygally-castle. It's out here, what's the name of this village, Caroline? Do you know the name of it? No, so you have to, you've done an amazing job. So you have to come through,
past Carrickfergus.
so you have to go past Carrickfergus and you have to come up this way. And it's absolutely amazing place. But we're going to give a big shout out to Ballygally-castle. They welcomed myself and Caroline into the hotel tonight. And we absolutely do, really do appreciate them. They give us a very well warm and welcome. We got a lovely, you've seen the bedroom that we got, the round tower, absolutely amazing. The meal, the dinners are here are absolutely fantastic. And not just saying it, but we got a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful meal. And the entertainment was brilliant as well. So we are talking about coming back here in 2 weeks' time to watch Garrick Brooks is here in 2 weeks' time. We're on about coming back. So will we come back here and do another investigation? We'll have to wait and see. Before we finish up, we'd like to thank everybody. Was that the rat pod? I thought I heard the rat pod going off there. But anyway, we'd like to thank everybody for giving us the time and their energy and the whole lot for giving us the time to come and watch us live. As we says, we are Paranormal Entity. This is Caroline. So when I do my live streams, when I go out twice a week, that's Caroline. She does the live chats. I do the paranormal investigations. So that's who you're speaking to on chat. This is who you're watching. And before we do finish up, I'd like to say a few things. Next week, we're going to do 2 investigations. Then, unfortunately, it's going to slow down for a few days because what's going to happen, Caroline?
We're busy for the next 2 weeks.
We're busy for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
There's something coming up, so we can't really say what's happening.
No, we've a lot on.
But there's something happening, but we don't. It's. We're allowed to say it. No. Caroline wants to keep it quiet. So it's something happening.
Surprise.
There is something happening, right? but Caroline doesn't want to say it. So we'll tell you eventually what is happening. But there is something happening, not next week, the week after that, and they probably won't see it out that week. But hopefully we'll come back the following week after that. All right, Caroline.
Yeah.
So we do appreciate it for everybody.
We'll be back in time for Garrett Brooks.
We will be back in time for Garrett Brooks. But myself and Caroline are absolutely useless at computers. We don't know how to get our channel grown. We do try and do our best on it, don't we, Caroline? Garrett Brooks, I have a piece.
Peaceful night in that big comfy bed. Nice
Oh, don't worry, we'll christen that bed tonight. We're absolutely no good at computers. But we'll try and get our two phones, and we'll try and do up our live streams, and try and get the phone microphones, try to get everything done. We'll try to help everybody to enjoy what we do. I enjoy what I do. Caroline enjoys what I do. It does take a lot of work. Any paranormal investigator out there, and it takes a lot of work, doesn't it, Caroline?
Yeah.
Smash and hit the like button. We really do appreciate it. It takes a lot of work, and it does, doesn't it, Caroline? It takes a lot of work. We put a lot of effort in here tonight. We didn't get much evidence. Well, I'm not going to fake it. Told you I heard it. Look. Every time we go, Caroline.
It's absolutely freezing in this room.
Can you touch that RAM pod again, please, for me? If there's a spirit in here, can you touch that RAM pod again for me, please? The RAM pod is only after going off. Every time I finish my live streams, the RAM pod always goes off. Can you touch that great red light again for me, spirit? If there's a spirit in this room, please do not be afraid of me. Touch that red light and show me that you're here. So the RAM pod did go off, guys. I hope you heard it. I don't think I got it in time. The RAM pod definitely went off in here. Definitely. I don't know, did anybody in chat see the green light? I wasn't quick enough. I was not. Yes, they seen it. The RAM pod definitely went off. Every time we finish up our live streams, the RAM pod always goes off. Doesn't it, Caroline? Always seems to go off all the time. I just want to talk to a few people here first before we finish up. Samantha is another paranormal investigator. This is your country. This is your area. We're actually invading your area at the moment. And a big thumbs up to Samantha. He's live after TV. You see in there, part C laughing out loud. No, part A and B is long enough. He's another paranormal investigator. Big shout out to him. He puts a lot of work into his videos, and he does a lot of research as well. And if he gives me permission, I would love to go to that hospital that he's doing a video up next week. He's doing one next week. She's going to do another paranormal investigating next week. She's going out to an abandoned hospital, and I'd love to go out there and do a paranormal investigating in that. I really would love to go out there. We actually passed a castle coming in here today called Green-castle as well, didn't we, Caroline?
Yeah.
We passed a castle called Green-castle. But I love to go out to that abandoned hospital. You're only after doing a paranormal investigation. I would love to go out to see that. If you want myself and Caroline to meet up with you, we'd love to go. But Samantha does a great job. She actually puts a lot of effort into it, and actually too much. And I think you put too much into it. You put a lot of work in it. I'm going to give you double thumbs up. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. Keep up your good work. Myself and Caroline are only going to do what we can do and just improve as we're going along. And going forward, we hope to grow our channel. Hope my Irish guy, where's that? The hospital. I don't know where the hospital is, but he's doing a paranormal investigation in an abandoned hospital, and it looks really spectacular. And sometimes when I get I just want to let you know as well, it was not legal, but I might have a place. I will let you know. I would really would. We really would appreciate it, because you do a good job, and I would love to get into places, because I don't know many good places, but I would really love to go out and do an investigation in a place. But before I have something else. Have you anything else to say, Taylor? Want to have Caroline in the chat?
No, it's so cold in this room.
So cold. But the RAM pod always goes off every time we finish our live investigations. But I just want to let everybody know, my last investigation was Roach's Castle in Dundalk, right? And I just wanted people to know that the spirit box did work, because it came through the spirit box in the 12 minute or 27 minutes. I was thrown out window out top, and that was a great response because that's what did happen in Roach's Castle. That the lady Larisha threw her husband out on the night of her marriage. She threw him out window out top, and if you go back on Roach's Castle, you will hear it. I was thrown out window out top, and that was great for me to hear that. Before we go, I want to finish up with a song. I always like to start my investigations with a song and finish with a song. But before we start a song, thank you very much, guys. We really do appreciate it. So we're going to finish up our song, right? And good spirit box at the hospital near my house, but it wasn't inside the building, so the grounds were active as well. You do a good job. So it's before we say we'll get this set up. Has Carly got it ready? Ready? It disappeared. I'm just going to get this 1 second, guys. I don't know where Carly is going. We always like to start our investigations with a song and finish with a song and get you look forward to our next paranormal investigation. We have two of them coming up. It's a house in Uri, okay? It's a house in Uri where a man bought a house and he bought it very cheap, right? This man bought a house, it's very cheap, but he didn't realize a woman was murdered upstairs. We just want to get the permission from the owner. Can we go in? And we're meeting him next Monday or Tuesday next week. And if we can get permission, we'll go live in Uri next week with the house of the lady got murdered in it. So that's our next one. We're hoping to get it. So before we say goodbye from Carly, goodbye from me, I don't want Carly, off you go. So hope you enjoyed it, right? So it's goodbye from me.
Bye from me, guys.
It's goodbye from Caroline. And remember, we see you in our next live stream. So,
Homegrown alligator, see you later. Gonna hit the road.
gotta hit the road, right?
The sun shines in the atmosphere. I can take you down from here.
I'll go back
I
to
can get used to it.
All right, here we go, guys.
Time flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around and you'll see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be.
All right, guys.
I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like someone.
We hope you enjoyed tonight, Caroline.
South of the equator, navigator, gotta hit the road.
Gotta hit the road.
Easy diving around the country, but larger songs.
I get used to this. Y'all laughing at home? Come on, sing it.
Fly in the yellow and green. Stick around and you'll see what I mean.
Come on, everybody at home.
There's a mountain top where I'm dreaming of. If you see, you know what I mean.
Come on, all sing it. Come on.
I'll be riding shotguns underneath the hot sun, feeling like someone.
Come on, Lone Star.
I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling
Come on, Matt TV.
someone.
All right, everybody at home. Come on, I can see you singing it.
Two in the front, two in the back, singing along to Don't Look Back.
We finish off with this lady. Are you going to sing as well? Come on. All right, good night to you all.
The tide flies high in the yellow and green. Stick around and you'll see what I mean.
All right, David.
There's a mountain top where I'm dreaming of. So if you need me, you know what I mean.
All right, here we go.
I'll be riding shotguns underneath the hot sun, feeling like someone.
All right, it's goodbye from me.
I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like someone.
All right, good night, guys.
I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like someone.
And we see you in our next live stream.
I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like someone.
Okay, guys, and we see you in our next video. We hope you enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. We hope you enjoyed it. Hit that smash bell, and we see you next week in our next live
Bye,
stream.
guys.
Goodbye for now.